Welcome to the Peep Show. We are Monday, the 9th of March 2020. Sylvain Loganadin with you today. This is a very big news. We are experiencing a crash that is way higher and way worse than the 2009 crash. The level of volatility going on the market right now is very, very, very high. We've never seen levels like this before. The market is very dangerous right now. The American Dow Jones and the S&P 500 opened down to 7% and reached the 7% trading limit. So basically, the trading halted for a few 15 minutes. What we should also take into consideration is that basically this stock market move is due to oil prices and due to the fact that Saudi Arabia just slashed and smashed the oil prices by more than 20% during this weekend. Oil opened down 30% and basically the stock market just took a huge hit this morning. This is very concerning for the rest of the quarter. We have financial markets that are right now suffering a lot. As you can see here, we are quite now experiencing a short recovery. The market is trying to recover from its previous losses, but we are definitely in a panic situation, panic mode, where everyone is trying to basically liquidate their positions on the stock market. This is something that is definitely crazy that we haven't seen in a while, guys. So that's crazy. On the oil market, let me show you what is going on right now. So basically, Saudi Arabia said that they will basically just cut the oil production by cut the oil prices they have. So their official selling price is down 20%. They are also willing to produce more barrels than they were before. So at the end of March and starting from the 1st of April, they will basically higher their production up to $10 million, 10 million barrels per day. The goal for Saudi Arabia here is to basically allow China to consume its oil at a cheaper price, so boost the Chinese economy, and also to hit the American oil market by being fairly more competitive. Because if you are offering products that are 20% cheaper than your competitor, you are more competitive and more appealing to customers. So that's what happened last weekend. On the Forex market, you will see that the euro dollar just went up, and that's crazy because we've seen a very volatile market. We've seen the euro surging against the US dollar at the beginning of this session. We are now at 114.31. In terms of percentage, that's not huge. That could not seem huge compared to the stock market, but for the Forex market and for the historical volatility of the euro against the US dollar since the past years and past months, this is something that is definitely huge, and we are definitely experiencing something crazy on the VIX side. So if we are looking at the volatility, let me show you what is currently going on. We have a volatility that just went higher by 40% today, so that's just crazy, guys. We are hitting levels that we didn't even saw during the 2009 financial crisis. Let me show you a chart of the 2009 financial crisis. We've seen levels like this, but during one trading session we didn't saw something like this. Okay, during one single trading session we didn't saw something like this. That is just crazy. That is definitely a stress test situation for the banks, the financial companies, the sector, the energy sector companies that also were hit hard doing that, and everyone is now waiting for Donald Trump and the Federal Reserve to unveil some plans to eventually save the US economy and also the financial assets around the world, and more precisely the stock market. Alright, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask your question. We'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions, and we see each other tomorrow for a new Peep Show.